Cheesetown Radio with another long stretch of today's hottest hits and your all-time favorites.
Carry on. Local video got 500 views with 3 likes, 2 comments. See, nobody cares. Out of state, get 1 million or 2. Don't know 'em, plus ain't that hot, but everyone shares. Man, every day always have me weak. Don't believe everything that you read or you see. One day they beefing, blocking, won't even speak to being best friends at the end of the week. That's my timeline. I see pictures of a fat ass, like somebody's nasty ass food, like somebody else.
Urban Hot. How you get that name? Why do you have that name? Where did it come from?
I'm not telling that story.
Tell it.
I stole it. Stole the name. Guy a long time ago, he was talking about, yo, when I get on, I'm gonna name my album Urban Hot. I'm gonna have a city background, it's gonna be in flames and say Urban Hot. I was like, wow, that sounds good. Well, I never heard of the album, so I was like, yo, I need a name.
If you're listening, you stole your damn name. You've been using it for a few years now.
I know, because I wanted to pick a name that represented my music. I ain't want to be named after no dictator, no Spanish guy, no gangster, no, I just wanted something to represent me. For the longest time, I didn't have no name. So I like that nice little ring to it.
Now, my favorite movie is Crush Groove. And I'm going somewhere with this.
Get there fast.
My favorite movie is Crush Groove. Now, before Crush Groove, hip hop had been out, and I was interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
But what made me fall in love with hip hop was a particular scene when Run and what's his name? Who played Russell Simmons? Blair Underwood.
Yeah, okay.
Run and Blair Underwood got in an argument right before the show. Mm-hmm. Run went on, and Run said, "Never forget this. We had a lot of superstars on this stage tonight.
I want y'all to know one thing. This is
my motherfucking house." And when I say whose house, I want y'all to say Ron's house.
Hey, he made money off of that.
Everybody said Ron's house. He said, whose house? Ron's house. He was like, nah, DJ Run is my name. And when they came in, it's like with the song is like that, the way they came in, I was sold. What was it for you that made you say, you know what, hip hop is where I'm at right now?
It's funny you said that. Even before I go into that intro you said, I used that for my intro of I had my showcase for last year. Mm-hmm. And I was one of the feature acts, me and Juke, and that was my intro.
Wow, for real? That's
I said whose house, and everybody said Herb's house. I said there's a lot of superstars on this stage tonight, but I want y'all to know one thing. This is my house. It's funny. But anyway, what was the moment? Wow. I guess, hip hop is 4 elements of hip hop. The first element that got me actually probably breakdancing.
Breakdancing, yeah.
Breakdancing.
What was the second?
Second, of course, was actually graffiti. Because everybody used to always try to get graffiti on their piece of paper in school.
Yeah.
Third, it probably was the MCing part. Mm-hmm. No, I take that back. It was the scratching because I was more infatuated with DJ Jazzy Duff, all the scratching,
the DJ, yeah,
than the MCing. So actually, that came last. So yeah, that's why you said that. My first time breaking it down, thinking like that. But that's the order. Hip hop, got me in.
For all y'all youngsters that's tuned in. And the youngsters is in the building. That's where hip hop started. They looking at us like
I love breakdance football. I love breakdance. I'm ready to pull out that real quick. I wanted to go to New York just for that.
Look, the guilty have spoken.
Exactly.
We trying to act like
I know
because he was born 20 years ago. Before me, I don't know something.
Oh my gosh. Why are you? Behave yourself, please. Please, behave yourself. Okay. Let's talk about late bloomer. And first of all, why did you choose that name?
Because I guess I started my career in hip hop a little later, so I discovered my talents a little later. That's what late bloomer means, to finally come of age later on, later than normal, than most people. So
Describe your music. Describe the music that's on this album.
oh man, it's, I guess when it says a little bit of everything. I try to touch, get lyrical, not too lyrical, because I know how it is this day and age. Little storytelling. I try to drop a little element of everything of me instead of being just one way. Try to please everybody. Storytelling, stuff that's relatable. That's about it.
All right. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel that you are probably one of the most underrated artists in VA, in our area. And, I mean, I guess do you think along the same lines, and why do you think that is?
Most people would figure say, of course you can say that. But yes, I'm underrated. Because there's nothing I can't produce as far as music wise. I can make a track with, I feel, anybody and make it a good song, collab, because I can pick their strings. I can tell a story, I can get lyrical, I can do club. There's nothing I feel I haven't reached my limits yet. Really, when it comes to this music, I say it in some of my tracks, and discussion with other people. It depends on who you're with, who likes you, because certain songs I know of other individuals that's popular out here was to make that song, they'd be going crazy. States, numbers, stuff that I've done different places, and they just be in awe. But here they look at it like, oh, that's cute, that's okay, knowing that there's nothing in their catalog that comes close to it. That's just being real.
That is being real, and we've talked about this a lot. Your album is definitely, wow, there's a variety. There's different type of music for every music lover. But one of the things that we talk about a lot is that a lot of your lyrics on a lot of your songs, they go over people's heads. If you're not really a hip-hop lover, or you're really not listening to the lyrics, you don't understand what's going on, and you do get lost. How do you kind of respond to that, and how do you try to get around that, if you do?
It's funny because a lot of people that hear my music, they be like, people hear not knowing that I actually done my stuff down. Because if you don't know my potential, you think, oh, this is top level. You don't know. I can go let you hear some stuff. You're like, wow, the wordplay, the metaphors, the double meanings, stuff like that. So my friend told me a long time ago, he said, you have to dumb yourself down but still be you.
Right.
So I still have to be creative and be easy, let people consume my music without, like you're saying, thinking too hard. But I got to try that. What's about my lyrics? I don't know what's about. But anyway, like I said, and then the guy told me a long time ago, don't always try to dumb your stuff down. That's what makes the greats greats when they're listening to it for the 50th time and finally get what they say.
Yeah.
That's sometimes, he used to say, fuck them. They get it, they don't.
Yeah. And it's funny because that you should say that, because it's some artists that I listen to. Sometimes I go back and I listen to some of my non-CDs, and I'll listen to it and I'll be like, oh shit, that's what he was saying. And this is like years later after it's been dropped. Years later, you finally get caught up like, oh my God, okay. That's what he was saying. But you're right, it does happen with the greats. I want to get into. Go ahead.
Real quick,
Mhm.
let me tell y'all how I met Urban Hat. And this was real ironic. So, Urban Hat was doing a radio show during the same time we started Cheesetown Radio. And his show was on before ours. I think y'all show was what, 10 to 1 or 10 to 12 or something like that.
Something like that, to the one.
And I would come in early just to make sure I got the playlist together. Y'all know how I do. And Urban would be in there. And Urban, he still was trying to learn the system and blah, blah, blah. So I'm teaching him certain things on how to close the system down, how to do this, how to do that. In the midst of me helping him with those things, me and him got to talking about hip hop. And I was telling him, we was talking to, I mentioned Lady A. And I said, Lady A got a lot of dope artists on her roster. I said, but it's this one particular artist. His name is Urban Hat. Remind you now, he never, so he never told me who he was. So I was telling him, this is one particular artist she has on her roster, Urban Hat. And he has my attention because like he reminded me of the artist that I grew up on. And it was this one particular song, and please forgive me, I can't think of the name of the song, but I remember the cover. It was like a Patron bottle or something.
Hangover.
That's okay, Hangover, okay. That's my shit. I've been going on and on about this particular song. Now remind you now, me and Urban talking about it, and Urban is talking to me as if he knows who this artist is.
No, you wrong.
And he was like, yeah, he dope. And Urban went down the line and was just telling me so much about this artist, and I'm interested. Remind you now, we continuing this conversation, and he never told me who he was. When our show was about to start and his show ended, he left. He was like, hey, a good show, blah, blah, blah. Still ain't tell me who he was. The next week, same situation. And I think y'all was having a show, and when he was leaving out, he handed me a ticket. He said, look, come check me out. I'm Urban Hat. I said, oh shit. And that's how I have been talking about this guy the whole time to him. So with that being said, a lot of the artists on Lady A's roster, dope. Loyal to the Game is one of my favorite groups. A lot of the artists, and please, when I make this comment, don't nobody take this the wrong way, but you are more lyrical than a lot of them. How do you feel when you step on stage and it's like all the turn up, but then you come on and it's like some of your stuff is like a Nas, like a Big, like a Pop, because you know those type of artists isn't really, that type of music isn't really relevant now.
Yeah. It used to bother me. I had to learn, because turn up music, you can immediately see a response from the beat, whatever. Then when I come up there, the beat might not command you to really nod and jump around and listen. So either I pay attention to how the people or people in the audience tell me, or when I finish, as time kept going on, it's like, yo, man, out of all the people up there, you don't want to make sense, or I can understand what you're saying. So that kept me motivated, and I just know that you're not going to be for everybody. Just simple as plain. You go to a show, you're not going to please 100 people. So I try my best to please the 5 people that's there to hear me. That's my job, and hopefully 1 or 2 more will gravitate over to that 5.
I'm your fan base that want to hear the metaphors, that want to hear the double meanings and all of that, right? Mm-hmm. You said you dumbed down some of your stuff to be relevant right now.
All my stuff.
So my question to you is, as a fan, this upcoming project that you have working on, are there songs up there for me
It's a few. It's still not me. I probably my next one I might do something where I'm just really lyrical, really getting down. But of course I got states, numbers, pressure, and my control freestyles. I kind of do my thing somewhat.
Personally, I think that he's being modest because even the songs, like it's certain songs on here that are definitely going to be like radio hits. There's songs that people who, the people that just want to jump around and hear, they're going to love these songs, but the lyrics are still like dope. The lyrics are still awesome. So
Right.
I appreciate you being modest and everything, but I disagree. I think that the lyrics in all of these songs are just phenomenal. Personally.
So in your opinion, you don't see the dumb down. He said he dumb it down. So in your
I don't
opinion,
consider it dumbing down. It's some songs that he has that like really like you have to really be on your toes to really understand what's going on and what's happening. And then there's some that you chill. You could just chill and you understand what's going on. But the lyrics are still dope lyrics. Like I don't want anybody to get it twisted. It's not like he's just out here singing some shit or just rapping some shit. It's still quality lyrics, and the songs are still quality songs. And that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. So we want to go into some music?
Yeah, let's get into what you want to get into.
Well,
what urban want to get into?
I mean, it don't make a difference. All of them
No
get
filter?
He said, "Oh, you playing?"
Yeah, we can do it no filter. That's a hit that's buzzing right now. No filter. We can do that.
Before we get into No Filter,
Sure.
tell us how did No Filter come about. Give us a brief explanation of the track.
And that's crazy. Also, just so you know, when you get my album, I also break down what you're asking of each song inside my CD case.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Of how I came up with the song, why I came up with a song like that. But basically, this was, I heard the beat, I love the beat. It had a new school feel, with a little scratch and a old school feel to it. And I just felt like getting some stuff off my chest, like I said, no filter. And just say what was on my mind, still be respectful, you can do it respectfully. But just that space about it, just let people know how I was feeling at the time.
No
that's what's
Filter.
up. Cheesetown Radio, it's the Hangover Show. Urban Hot in the building. Let's go. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dirty Cole, and we inside this interview with Urban Hot. What y'all thought about that one?
Dope.
I can ride to that. You know what I'm saying? I can vibe and listen to it. I can't say the same for everybody, but that one those right there.
Yeah, this song right here is it's so relevant because it's exactly what goes on every day. You know what I'm saying? You scroll down your timeline, you see pictures of a fat ass, you see somebody with some money they can't spend. I don't like to think about the kids because Nicole love the kids. So I'm going to just say somebody badass kids.
Or it's all relatable.
It's all relatable.
You get tagged in porn.
Oh boy.
Hey, look, real quick, let me talk to Urban about this.
So,
You mentioned Lady A before we went to Timeline. And I know I got a story for everybody, but everybody I come in contact with, we end up becoming family. So, Lady A, we were supposed to have an interview with Jadakiss. And Def Jam rep called me and was like, Jadakiss is here and I need y'all to be mobile so we can have an interview with Jadakiss. Something happened in between Jadakiss getting here and us meeting him, and the interview didn't happen. And I was distraught because Jadakiss is one of my favorite artists. So I get a chance to interview my favorite artist on whatever. Lady A called and was like, I got Nino Brown. Would y'all like to interview him? And I was like, yeah, that's dope. I would love to interview Nino Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out to be one of the best interviews that we had.
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he's breaking down. Yeah, he got on it. Yeah.
I brought Lady A up because I want to ask you, if she's that given to someone like me, how does she treat her artists?
I mean, she treat her artists like I said. She give us, she runs a tight ship, but she gives you the freedom. I've talked to some other artists, their CEO wants them, you got to make this type of song, do this. Lady A don't care. She might have not see eye to eye with certain promoters or individuals, but she never stops you from going. She'll never tell you no, don't go, because she understands it's bigger than her. You know what I'm saying? Personal feelings. Like you said, she might give you a deadline. So, okay, I want to have this project done by October 1st so we can start pushing it. But she don't really tell you what to do.
Right.
She don't tell you what song to make. You got to make a club song. She just, just let you be you, which I respect about her, love about her.
That's what's up. This next song that we're getting ready to get into is Miss Social Media. And, man, this is one of my favorites, too, on the record. Tell us about this one.
Actually, this was the last song that I recorded for this project. I worked with John Dawson a while ago. He did his part. He killed the hook.
Shout out to John Dawson.
What's up?
And I knew his voice would fit the song. Like he says, about placing the right people in the right position. And it's about basically a metaphor of social media being a woman. And I picked the four most popular ones, how we just so caught up with them, even though they're not good for you, but you just can't let them go. So you got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, right? And I just metaphorically use each one as a woman that, how they treat me and how I treat them. And it's, something I can say hopefully is relatable.
Alright, it's very relatable. So we're getting ready to get into this Miss Social Media. And y'all stay tuned because we're getting ready to get into the live wire. We're going to get into Show Flacco's VA Ninja Challenge when we come back. But right now, Urban Hot, Miss Social Media. Y'all check it out. Cheesetown Radio.
Well, real quick.
Yep.
Let everybody know how they can find you. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, website.
Okay. Our website is House of Bertha Entertainment. You can find, all the updates as far as shows, anything coming up. My album drops late bloomer the 28th, next Sunday. Come out to Facendas. $10 to get you in and a copy of the project. Urban Hot, you can find on all social media. Urban Hot, even on Xbox. Urban Hot, you'll find me. I'm not hard to find.
On Xbox.
Urban Hot, you can find me.
Alright, Miss Social Media, Cheesetown Radio is the Hangover Show. Let's go.
Like someone's money you can't spend. Like I see pictures of a fat ass. Like somebody's nasty ass food. Like someone's ugly ass kids. Like someone's money can't spend. Like
whole lot of bitches on my timeline. Got a lot of broke niggas on the timeline. It's a whole lot of flexing on my timeline. I know a lot of people lying on my timeline. Like, why is you crying on my timeline? Give a fuck about what you post up on.